third question that this couple is asking is in regard to real estate deed. Should we pull a copy of the deed prior to listing from the local clerk's office?
That's very similar to the earlier question. You get the title company, they'll pull it. If you don't have the deed, I would want to know, it's your home, hopefully you have a copy of the deed.
Sure.
It's like anything else. If you're preparing, let's say you're preparing a home for sale, right? You paint it. We were just talking about painting. You clean it. You do all these things to make the home presentable. That's all the tangible stuff. Make sure there's no cracks in the driveway for FHA to have an issue or whatever it is. I mean,
right.
All those touch-ups to get the home ready for sale. Well, if you're going to sell by owner, you have a whole host of other things that need to be done that are transactional and legal, and they're not tangible per se. They're they're services that need to be obtained to validate the final transaction, to be able to convey the property with free marketable title. That's what you want. You want free of any claims against your title. So you better do that work beforehand. I'm going to tell you what gets people in trouble right now.
Okay.
That actually will help with this question, right? What gets people in trouble, especially right now? There unfortunately been a lot of deaths. So does somebody who's recently been deceased, did they have an interest in a property? Okay, because if they did and they didn't have a will, or they did not have the proper deed formatted before they passed, you may have to probate it. That's a problem, and that's time consuming. That's why you want to do these things up front. Another reason why, especially in this environment, there are issues is unfortunately, a lot of deed fraud out there. So a lot of fraud. So you need to find out there, you're entitled, you got to make sure. But if you have a relative or somebody who took a deed, I mean, that happens quite often. You wouldn't believe it. At least 3 to 5 times a month, I get a call for that. The other thing is the mortgages. Mortgage company, you may have an old discharge. People have been rewriting their loans so much these past couple of years because the rates have been going down.
Right.
Did you get the right discharge on the mortgage? As of today, just today, I had a lady call, and the company who she's trying to close on a transaction, and nobody can find this mortgage company's discharge. The mortgage company is gone.
Wow.
And now they have to, we have to find the assignees. There was a bankruptcy. This goes back to 2010. There's a discharge out there that's never been taken care of. Title company will not close on it. You see? So yes, it's one thing to paint and make the home nice. That's great. The other thing is to make sure legally you're prepared to sell and convey the property. That's it.
Okay. The final question in this set